What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. All right, so we got even more information coming from the set of Deadpool 3. I did the video the other day where they were talking about Ben Affleck is going to appear as Daredevil. Now, that has not been officially confirmed, but there is some footage that was online, and it does appear that Ben Affleck was on the set of Deadpool 3. The video, like it was somebody shooting from a distance and everything, but that really did look like Ben Affleck, the video that I saw. You can find it like on Reddit and different Twitter threads and whatnot. But so we know we're getting Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I also talked about the fact that Halle Berry, and you can go on her Instagram and confirm this. She's got the white streaks in her hair, and she's had them for like the last 6-7 weeks that she's been posting photos with these white streaks in her hair, and that led to a lot of speculation. They, again, have not officially announced this, that she is going to be back as Storm. It is a multiverse story. That is one thing that they have made official, but that just picks up from the end. I mentioned that in the previous video. If you saw Deadpool 2, you know at the end of Deadpool 2, Cable was there and he time traveled and they did all this stuff. But Deadpool at the end of the movie was going through the multiverse. So it ties in. Remember, phase 5 of the MCU is the multiverse saga. This is going to this is going to bring Deadpool into the main universe. This is something that they've been talking about. Now, one thing that has been reported repeatedly is even with the multiverse stuff, they don't want to do Scarlett Johansson appearing in the Deadpool movie, particularly because Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson were married. They were married for like a year, and then they get divorced, and they haven't spoken since. So apparently that was floated like, hey, maybe when we do the multiverse, we can get Scarlett. And she wasn't interested in doing it, and he wasn't either. And obviously he's married, and she's married to that guy from Saturday Night Live, the Weekend Update guy. And she just had a baby with him like a year and a half ago or whatever. So yeah, Scarlett is not interested in appearing in Deadpool. She doesn't want to do any movies from the stuff that's come out. And she doesn't want to do any movies with Ryan. And Ryan is like, yeah, that's awkward. I don't want to do it with her either. So we definitely, even when they do the crossing of the multiverse and all that stuff, we know Scarlett Johansson. Now, that would shock me if just based on the fact that it had been floated out there that they had tried to talk Scarlett Johansson into making a Black Widow, because they could just get a Black Widow from a different universe and it would be Scarlett Johansson. Either way. So we know that's not happening, but they are wanting to wrap in a lot of those Fox franchises. So there's rumors that we could get some of the old Fox Fantastic Four characters, like Jessica Alba and stuff like. There's rumors that she could appear. I can't remember, what's that, Ian something. I can't, Growth, is it Ian Growth? I can't remember the guy that played Mr. Fantastic. But they want to use this movie to help bring the Fantastic Four in. I did mention in the other video that there's been a rumor going back to 2022 that they had made a deal with John Krasinski after he appeared in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I got notes here because there's so much stuff I need to get in this video. But that John Krasinski was going to appear in this Deadpool 3 as Reed Richards again. Now, if you saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you know that his character did not have the best end, okay? And there's a reason I'm mentioning that. Okay. Also, we know that Fox has announced, Marvel has announced that they are not going to do a panel at Comic-Con this year. So that's a big surprise. A lot of people are like, whoa, because when they've got big movies to promote and everything, they always go to San Diego Comic-Con and do that big panel, and they bring all the stuff. And the rumor was that Marvel was going to announce their picks for the Fantastic Four. All 4 actors have been chosen, and they were going to. Now, the rumor is that Adam Driver who played Kylo Ren in the Star Wars, Disney Star Wars stuff. But Adam Driver has been picked as the main MCU Reed Richards. That they've cut a deal with Adam Driver to play. I was really hoping we'd get. I liked John Krasinski, and we only got him for a brief moment in Doctor Strange. But they are saying that he might appear in Deadpool 3. So I'd like to see him there. But the fact that they've canceled the Comic-Con panel, and that there's rumors that we are definitely going to get some Fantastic Four characters in Deadpool 3, I'm curious to see where they go with that. Now, I got a list of names here that we know. We know that, okay, James Marsden and Famke Janssen, who played Scott Summers and Jean Grey, they are both supposed to appear in when they're doing the multiverse thing. Like I said, I mentioned Halle Berry, so you got Famke Janssen and James Marsden as Scott Summers and Jean Grey. She said something. I saw there was an interview she had quoted, and she was talking about Hollywood and how they don't allow women to age out the way they let men age out. And I mean, she's not wrong, because I remember when she appeared, that was like 25, 20 some, however many years ago, when she appeared in Goldeneye. She was that Russian assassin that she crushed you with her legs and stuff. And I remember that. And I mean, she was in every movie after that. I remember for a minute there, she was hot. And then, but I looked, and she's about to be 60. She's 58 going on 59 right now. So I understand she's not the fresh young face. And that's one of the reasons they Sophie Turner, they want to go younger. And so when they decided to get a young Jean Grey, and that's a lot of that's why they did the X-Men First Class, where they could kind of, a lot of those actors were starting to get a little long in the tooth, and they wanted to freshen up. So you replace Ian McKellen with Michael Fassbender. And this is a big thing for Deadpool 3. Now, I definitely want to get this in there because, like I said, I don't want to be too long. The super rumor, is that we're getting Elizabeth Olsen back as Wanda Maximoff. Now, that surprised me when I saw that. They asked her if she would be willing to appear in anything, and she kind of made a quick statement. She was like, if they're doing the multiverse thing, and they're bringing the X-Men into the MCU, it would be interesting. And she particularly mentioned the fact that in some universes that Michael Fassbender Magneto is Wanda Maximoff's father, and that is true. From the longest when I was a child in the comic books, Magneto was Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch's father. We got into all that legal stuff with Fox, and they, and who owned the mutants and who couldn't use. And then so that's why they were trying to push the Inhumans and all that stuff. And they were like, okay, well, that's also the reason we got the infamous No More Mutants thing in the comics, because they were trying to push Inhumans, which nobody owned the rights to, and they were like, well, we won't use the words mutants anymore, and we'll still sell those books, but we'll try to make the Inhumans hot and all that, and it didn't work, obviously. And now that Disney owns everything again, they started using. I hope because they went back and retconned the whole. I like the fact that Magneto was Scarlet Witch's father and Quicksilver's father. And okay, let me make sure, because there's a couple more things on my notes I got to get. But Evan Peters, there's rumors that Evan Peters is going to be. He's going to be Quicksilver, because they're gonna do the Fox X-Men universe and kind of bring some of those, so while Deadpool and Wolverine are jumping around from the different universes, that they might do that. So like I said, if we get Elizabeth, because it's kind of funny, because remember, Evan Peters appeared in WandaVision as Quick, but then he was, they did. If you've seen WandaVision, you know what I'm saying, because we thought we were going to get, what's the guy? I can't remember his name. I apologize. He's playing. He was Quicksilver in Avengers: Age of Ultron, and now he's been cast as Kraven the Hunter. Which, by the way, if you go on my community page, the trailer for Kraven the Hunter is up, and the trailer looks incredible, and it's R-rated, which I really liked. But they have not made any mention of him coming back as Pedro Maximoff ever. But like I said, I'm hearing that we might get Evan Peters back for a little cameo. Not sure about Anna Paquin. I've been wanting to see if they were going to get Anna Paquin to come back as Rogue as well. Because I'm like, if you're doing James Marsden, if you're doing Famke Janssen, if you're bringing Halle Berry back, and obviously you got Hugh Jackman, you want to get Anna Paquin as well. But like I said, a lot of these people, and like I said, we know we're getting Ben Affleck because there's footage of him on the set, even though they have not officially said anything. But I'm curious. I would love to hear what you guys think. If we actually get Elizabeth Olsen to come back, and because she's gonna be in the Agatha Harkness thing that was spun off of WandaVision. That was supposed to drop earlier this year, and they pushed it. I think it's dropping in the fall now. It's done. It's in the can. Obviously, if any of you guys are watching Secret Invasion, they've had 2 episodes of that out. I've watched both of those. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit before I actually do a review on Secret Invasion, but there's a lot of stuff going on right now. If you've seen any of this, if any of this piques your interest, will get you in the box office, drop me a comment in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please check out my podcast at anchor.fm/AkariPress, or just type in Akari Press on your favorite streaming platform today.